a second. Oh shoot, that actually would require that I know what my character sheets are. Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's somewhere. Oh no, it's in my room. Hold on.
Nanara, what is your experience points?
All right. Nanorel's experience points are 725.
Okay, and I don't know why I cannot keep them updated. I have to go through the whole thing again. All right. How about this? I'm going to tell everyone what they just got,
All right.
and then you tell me what your total is.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I have 1306 right now, and Keefe has. Oh wait.
No.
Oh,
Too soon, John.
We're pouring one out. We're pouring one out for Keefe right now.
Where's Sarah?
She's here. She's wrangling the pigs.
Hey.
Guinea pigs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're loose.
No, I had to feed them their hay.
Aw. Nikki has like 5 of them.
Oh yeah. Mina, what's your experience? Oh no, wait. I just said I'm going to tell each of you what you got.
Okay.
So I just did the math, and did I already forget? That's 40. Okay.
Pouring one out for Keefe. Here you go.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not over Keefe.
I'm not either.
Cheers.
Hail Satan.
Which is this? What was that?
I said Hail Satan. She laughed.
Hail Satan, yeah.
This should be really simple for me to do first.
Goza. Ooh, it's good. Sure.
So everyone gets a little extra experience point this time because it's not divided between extra members.
There's no Keefe. Just take our experience. For better or worse.
Everyone gets 172 experience points.
172?
Yep.
All right.
And 7 gold each.
Ooh.
Right.
Once you've applied that new amount of experience points,
Uh-oh.
I'll go around the table and ask for totals. I'm assuming John will be the last to tell us. So, Nanarel, what is your total experience points now?
I'm doing some quick math. Hold on.
Okay.
It is
Good? Yeah.
897.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice salty Goza.
What is it?
897.
897. Might level up next session.
Oh, wait. She's a human. So she gets the 10% on top of the 172, right?
She's a human. Jensen isn't a human.
No.
Falco's not a human. Mina and Lena are dogs. Keefe wasn't human. Doric's not human.
No.
But that does remind me that I think half elves, which is what Jensen is, get
It's
5%.
only a 5%, yeah.
So 5% of
172 is 17.2.
nope.
What?
That's
Nope.
10.
Nope. Wait, why am I doing it like that?
Why are you doing that?
897 times 0.05.
Oh, I thought you wanted
That's an extra 45 experience points.
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
Well, no, I did 897 times 0.05.
Oh, 809. Okay,
That
so
gives
you're
me
going from
that gives me 44.85. 44.85 is 5% of 897. Because if you think of 1,000, it would be 5% of 1,000.
Why are you going from so that it can't remember?
Because if she's been human this whole time,
Have you been human this whole time?
I feel called out.
all experience points would be
Okay. All right.
it would have that extra 10%.
Fair.
Wait, no, I did by 0.5. She's human. 0.1 is 90 experience points extra. My bad.
There we go. Okay.
Here you go. All right.
So 897 plus 90.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Okay.
97
For 987.
plus 90. Just Sarah, tell me about Nanorel.
Like backstory, you mean?
Yeah, give me a little flair.
Ooh, I don't have much.
That's okay. That's perfectly okay, especially in older school games, because you don't know how long anyone's going to live. The longer they live, the more sure you are that they have a backstory.
Improv corner though, right now.
But, okay. I mean, a lot of new modern games now have this incorporated into them. Nanorel, what was your best memory of Keithy?
Oh, I didn't know Keefe very long.
So what was your best memory of Keithy?
I guess the time he died trying to.
All right. You get extra 13 experience points for that role playing there. You are now leveling up.
Yay!
Woo!
Yourself at 1,000.
Woo!
1,001, I guess.
You get to level at 1,000 as well.
Bards, yeah, they level every 1,000.
That's
Oh,
right.
no, they level at 1,000. Yeah.
1,000. I have it on my other sheet. Yeah.
That's because they never do anything except play music.
Whoa, that's a hard job right there.
It is a hard job. It's important.
No, it actually is. It's very
It's
helpful.
extremely important. It's more important than anything else, honestly.
Gotta shred.
But they made that bards have D4 hit points and no armor, so they're like, okay, they can level up faster than
Super
anyone.
fast.
Yeah, I'm weak. I'm real weak.
Oh, this is how I'm doing hit points from now on. I got this from another game. I think the game is called Knave. From now on, when you level up, you're going to count the number of hit dice that you have. So if you're going to be level 2, that's 2 hit dice. Your hit dice is a D4. Now roll 2D4.
Guys, you there?
Yeah.
Here.
What did I miss?
Nanorel's leveling up.
Oh, cool.
And
I
now
have
New
stir fry.
rules for leveling up.
We help you.
What was that?
We
And
help
we
you.
Yeah.
as is tradition.
That's true.
So
And
when
we
you level
help
up,
you.
you're going to count the number of hit dice you have, roll that many hit dice. If it is more than the number of hit dice, the more than the number of hit points you had before, the new total you rolled is your new hit point total.
All right.
If it's less than that, you only get 1 extra hit point, which is still on average much better than
Oh yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Being that Nanorel's at 1 hit point, if you roll 2d4, you're going to be at least 2 hit points by the end of this roll.
Double your current hit
Yeah,
point.
you asked for backstory. I do wonder what my character's doing, even chancing leaving like anything, like leaving the home.
She has death wish.
I'm so weak.
Well,
Most people do this because they're broke.
Yeah.
here's also the best way to put it. I will use an argument that a friend of mine, Mike, came up with. Bill, let's say I run up to you with a baseball bat and I club you in the stomach.
Yes.
Would you be able to tell me how much hit points you think you've lost by doing that? Or, better yet, how many hit points would you say as a person that you have? If I hit you in the head with a brick, how much damage would you say that is? You know, like...
Wait, where is this coming from? We were discussing what hit points represent because every OSR nerd has argued to death that hit points represent like luck and vitality and exhaustion rather than just being stabbed 100 times and, oh, I got stabbed for 1 damage, or I got stabbed for 1 damage. How's that possible? Well, that's not the case. We're going to interpret hit points as your exhaustion or your luck or as actual physical damage or blah, 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 blah.
I have a shit.
Yeah, but then how do you defend the opposite argument when you have really low hit points? You're just some schmuck?
That just means your luck is awful, and the moment someone hits you once, they got you in the jugular.
Like Keefe.
Rip.
Whoa.
Oh.
They got him in the jugular and everything above.
Yeah.
Didn't his head explode?
It did explode. I think.
It collapsed.
Collapse. Oh, okay, that's the opposite.
Oh, okay.
Imploded. So
So Nanorel, what has Nanorel rolled now that they've rolled 2d4.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me get.
Oh yeah, I gotta link the roller.
No, I got it. I got it.
Cool.
Unless it changes, so like that.
What's it called? Dice of silence.
Eight.
There we go. Now, do you have a Constitution modifier? I don't believe so.
I don't think so. No, I do not.
Well, your hit points are now 7.
Yay!
Thank God.
Next time you hit level 3, you're gonna roll 3d4, and if you beat 7, your hit points become that. If you don't beat 7, your hit points become 8.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
All right. Woo! I got strong.
Oh yeah. Nanarel just suddenly felt their luck improve.
That's awesome, actually.
Thank God.
It's good stuff.
Beginning to think I'm wasted as a bard now.
Now you can actually start fights. You want to abuse me?
Did I already forgot how much experience points?
172.
172 experience
He
points.
gets extra 5% on that.
John, what is your total after adding 172?
After adding 172, it would be 1478.
Have you ever accounted your 5% bonus?
He always did.
You always did?
No.
I thought he did.
I've
That's
done,
just
I've done it I've done it once or twice when you've told me experience
Actually-
in advance.
I don't. Last I recorded, which I think I have the experience points totals of 2 sessions ago, you were even with other players, which means you weren't accounting for your 5% experience points bonus.
But I also started playing before some of the other players did, so
Now
I have.
you tied with Ron.
So I have 1478 right now.
1478 right now.
I have 1436 for Mina.
So it sounds like John hasn't incorporated his 5% bonus.
Okay.
John, what was your total?
1478.
Add 74 to that. And that is your new total. And from now on, I hope to remember and incorporate that. But now going down the table.
What is that, 1546? Hold on. 1478 plus 74. Fun with math time. 74, that's 2, that's 8, 15. Yeah, 1552.
All right. And everyone got 7 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I marked it for you.
So, Mina, what's your experience point total now?
1436.
1436. Gold total?
209.
209. Lena,
Yeah.
give me your numbers.
Also 209 for gold.
Yep.
1328.
1328.
She's lagging.
209. So make her step up.
Well, she can't do much.
Falco is gonna.
She's been on hostage duty for like 2 weeks now.
What?
Hostage.
78, 378. Okay. 209 gold. Gentin, what was your new total
Of gold?
of experience?
1552.
1552.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Onto the gentleman.
You sure?
Wait,
Yeah.
Did you level up already, John?
Yeah, I leveled up last week.
You already did.
Last week.
Do you remember what you rolled for your hit points?
Where are you?
You rolled 3. And what are your hit points now?
7.
7. Which means, do you have a constitution bonus?
No.
You don't. Which means you rolled a 4 and now a 3.
I would need to roll literally like, yeah, I rolled a 4 the first
So
time.
roll a d4 right now, and if you get a 4, that means you have 8 hit points instead of 7. Otherwise, you still have technically the second best amount of hit points.
I got a 1, so no.
No. So you're at 7 hit points. Tied with Nanarel. Hold on, I was going down the block. You should have. How many gold do you have after adding 7?
I've got 192.
192. Keithy, dead.
E-O-D Keithy.
Nanarel, you are now at 1,001 experience points. And
Yeah.
how much gold?
221.
221.
Yes.
Doric, what is your experience point total?
991. 991. Yes, 990.
Gold total.
Gold total 191.
191. Cool. I have now added it to my Google Docs. What could go wrong? Extra experience points that I applied. This was already incorporated into the totals I gave you. A value player was given to Falco, who consistently shot into the darkness and hit a bunch of goblins. The workhorse is Nanarel, who supported the party with their music. The team player was Jensen, who led the charge. Embodiment, that would be Lena and Dorg, who coaxed the troglodytes out with sympathetic gestures. So you both got that bonus. The high roller was Mina, who charged into the darkness.
And smashed something.
There is a strategy and planning section. I wasn't really sure if anyone got that. But either way, you guys maxed out at the most you can get because I gave everyone the best moment experience bonus because you all witnessed Kifi's traumatizing death.
It was rough.
It was seared into my brain.
So I can now close all these tabs.
How's he gonna feel when he comes back to life? Like that's gonna probably mess him up.
I mean, yeah, you just bring him out of heaven and he goes into shock because heaven was such a.
Elves don't have heaven. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they have
the boat thing you get on.
the boat thing. They got boat heaven.
They got boat heaven.
What do we do? Just just tie his body to a mast?
I don't know. I don't remember Lord of the Rings that well. I just remember they got
God.
on a
No. What if it's like Long Island boat heaven where it's all just dudes in iron shirts and Jimmy Buffett all the time?
No.
Like hell.
We're going to the truest heaven of all.
Margaritaville, guys.
We're going to Margaritaville, guys.
That's at least boat limbo, okay?
Oh my God! It's an elven boat where on the side of it's engraved. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh God. Sounds about right though.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ron couldn't make it tonight. He died. No. He's at a work conference. Falco will be here.
People with responsibility.
Unless something particularly crazy happens, Falco will just be playing it safe, shooting from the back.
It's what he's gonna do.
It's what he's gonna do anyway. So, where we last left off, the troglodytes were freed. The goblins have been scattered. Kifi has been killed. Those were my notes. You were last in the area in front of the troglodyte cells after just releasing them, and they scattered into the darkness. I will now drop your tokens in. And did anyone get the link to the map or no?
No.
Okay. I'll read only. Boom, boom, boom. In the Google Hangouts chat, this should be it. I pray to God that you guys can only see what I've shown you.
Let's see. It looks good. Still rendering. Hang on.
If you can't see the entire map, then we're good.
Yeah, it looks good. What was the shield again? I can't remember.
What was the shield again?
I know that's the room with the things, but what was that shield?
That was Kifi.
Oh, okay. That was.
So yeah, we can see every room that we've been to, but that's it.
Yeah, I've cut out you guys.
Yeah, just not the places we haven't been.
Work clothing.
They are mysterious and cloaked and dark.
What calls you at this time?
It's 7:30. Who's calling
I
me?
don't know. It's crazy. I forgot.
Where
to
are
turn
your
it off.
children?
Yeah. What could you need right now from me?
Getting everyone's tokens out. You won't be exactly where you said your characters were. I'm just putting them out there so they're out there. Once I've used the token, it's in my used history, and then it's easier to reference them. It's Benton.
A lot of field with those troglodytes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good times.
Well,
Totally. about that too, actually.
What was that?
A lot of feels with those troglodytes.
Well,
That was emotional. Like
Yeah.
it brought up some stuff. I don't know.
The most emotional you could probably ever get over troglodytes, honestly.
Who am I missing?
Ron?
Oh, Lena.
Lena?
Why did I used to represent her? Wand.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Everyone's on the map now. You are in. I'm gonna put a little color down. You were in this general area, I assume.
Yeah. We had
Uh,
that room. There was nothing there.
Troglodytes ran out past us.
Troglodytes ran out. So what do?
Check the cell where they were being held, I guess, a little bit. What do you guys think?
Oh, we scoped out the cell.
Oh,
There
did
was
we?
nothing
Okay.
there was nothing in there, except that now the goblin leader's in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I'm
sorry.
going to
I forgot about
add-
that.
Because I think it's a good idea, and I totally thought of this before. You see on the walls of the cells, the troglodytes have been carving crude symbols and images. And it looks like they've been trying to draw themselves, and it looks like they're leaving messages behind.
Can one of
They've
us
been
try-
making their own anime. Wait, is it light to the left or left to right?
Or up down, John.
Oh,
Can I try to interpret it?
So if anyone has an intellect bonus, which would be 13 or higher,
Nope.
I do, I think.
I am a fan of players. I think players have a hard time choosing a language up front because they never know if that language gets used, even though it's fun when you, oh my God, I knew genie all the time. Now I can speak to genie.
Oh, yeah, I have +2.
I am a fan of players saying, oh, here's a language I want to know now. I knew this language all along, as long as we can try to like make it make sense.
Well, I don't know that I would know troglodyte language, but
Try to make it make
I
sense
just
in
want
character.
to try to understand, like, I want to try to interpret it. Like, I want to try to do a looker, like, because
Okay.
that's something.
Lena can
Lena.
give me an intellect check.
Yeah, she's got +2 bonus.
So roll a d20
Mhm.
and see if you get under your intelligence.
make an anthropology roll.
Yeah, make an anthropology roll and then go to anthropology. I did. Underneath it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equal or under.
14, so I got it.
You get a vague sense that these were kind of prayers they were writing onto the walls.
Okay. Trying to get out kind of prayers or whatever? Or
Just like coming to terms
Oh.
with death.
Let me ask a quick question. This might sound creepy, but is there a picture of what looks like us, like with like circles or lines surrounding them?
When they have time to draw that, we just
Big crude crayon drawing with a picture of a dwarf cleric, a human bard, two dogs.
Generic dog.
You see an elf in armor and his eyes were X'd out.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
They knew.
They could have warned us.
the spice. They know.
Depression.
Okay.
All right.
So there's
All right.
nothing there. We put the goblin guy in there. Okay, I forgot about that. Sorry.
All right, so the goblins are in there now.
Mhm.
The goblins whose names I remember,
Floor.
And
Lord and
Clark.
Clark.
You know how I remember that?
how?
Clark Griswold. It sounds like, but it's not.
Good job, Clark.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh,
Clark Griswold. Yeah.
That's actually Clark's last name. So
Yeah,
Okay,
Griswold.
Clark Griswold.
Clark Griswold.
That's a Harry Potter character.
It is, yeah. There you go.
If I ever heard one.
He works at Green Guts Bank or whatever.
Or you can
Okay.
just go, or just Clog Gent, writer for the Daily Bugle.
There you go.
Oh, not the Daily Bugle. That was Spider-Man's thing.
Probably planet.
Daily, there you go, Daily Planet.
Proud or not proud of you getting that wrong, but
Clog, I need pictures of Superman.
Okay.
and I need them saucy. Okay.
Trying to sell some papers. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Jensen dies.
Jensen died.
Meh.
All right. Anyone wants to come up with ideas of what they want to do, you could just
Do we know which way that we saw which way the troglodytes ran?
troglodytes ran down.
South.
They
Down
ran
the
down. Okay.
Atlantic corridor here.
Until it doesn't make sense, I'm just always going to assume my maps are north, south, east, west.
All right, so they ran southward in this little around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can someone use like the mirror to scout around the corner a little or what?
Who has a mirror?
I have a mirror. I've had a mirror the whole time. No, I have. It's on my.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Who
look,
had the mirror?
Mina's got a mirror.
Mina's got the mirror.
See, leather armor backpack pole mirror.
Is
Grappling
Mina going to
hook.
use the mirror?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Or I can make Falco do it.
Falco sees a Medusa and dies.
Good. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible.
A Medusa, because it's a noun and not just her name.
Dungeons and Dragons is rude.
No, they're called Gorgons.
Oh.
No, actually, they're not. Gorgons are weird metal bulls.
Yeah, they're called Medusa.
I guess they are called Medusa.
Plural is the same as the singular.
Guys, I have a question. Should I feel guilty if I eat 2 separate 100-calorie packs of something?
No.
What? That's like nothing.
Because I'm going to have some pretzels, but I'm really hungry. So after I finish the first bag, if I feel tempted to open the second one.
John,
Then
that is 5% of your daily calorie intake. Can you fit an extra 5% in?
No, so he's eating 2.
Out of 2,000 on average? Yeah.
But just think about, so 2 of them is the same as like 1 of those. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but I would eat
Eating one of your picture frames?
No, so would I. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I
So,
ate 2 already.
Use the mirror to peek down, and that's what you see.
Another angular corridor with.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So which way they turned around this corner here?
No.
We didn't see that at all.
Because it was kind of dark in there.
We all have dark vision.
I whisper to myself, "Godspeed, friends."
It was magical darkness.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
You meet again.
So it's 2 weeks, so I don't have a memory span longer than about a week or so. So this is all
Typical
new to
dog.
me. Yeah. Right.
So do these hallways, the zigzags, do they look like they're set up like the murder hallway we went through?
From what you can tell, you don't see any murder windows.
Okay,
Well, that's a good sign.
it's a good sign.
Can the dogs use their smell tracking abilities to try to figure out which way the troglodytes went to?
It's not a bad idea, because troglodytes, if I remember, smell like
Thank
nothing.
you, Mel.
I'm trying to adapt as much as I can to a play style that allows you guys to try a bunch of stuff and not try to restrict you guys at all.
Mhm.
I'm going to have an ebb and flow of things that I think make sense and are good ideas, and sometimes I might walk that back a little bit. I'm just trying to find the balance. I'm going to say it makes a bit of sense that dogs can at least smell left or right if something went one way or the
Well,
other.
I can also track as a ranger of the same level, so 40%, both of my dogs.
Okay, that is a more technical reason why that makes sense.
So each
Okay.
of them can do this at a 40% chance. So
Then give me ranger.
The dogs push up their glasses on their nose. Well, technically,
Yeah, give me one for each of them.
Certainly.
Pentile. D100.
D100, okay. Okay, it's always Mina Lena, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Mina got it.
Okay, Mina got it. No one went to the right or east.
No one.
Nope, east. Not to the right. Right would be west. No one went east.
No one went east. Yeah.
You were going into this hallway.
Yeah.
You went, like, the smells go right.
Okay, they don't.
Nothing
go
went east.
left. Okay,
Probably
okay.
not.
So we should probably try the way the troglodytes went first because.
Like, Goblin and Troglodyte went the other way.
Okay, so that's fine because it freaks me out that nothing went the other way.
Yeah.
well, so that would be if we went to the left, right? Like
Yes.
if that leads me to believe that might lead to the same chamber where those rock monster dudes are.
Because no one wants to go there, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere like that. You're probably right.
Yeah.
We have to remember there's also bugbears like tearing around here somewhere.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen yet.
Do we want to glance into the other room, the one directly to our left?
Directly to our left? Oh, right here. Okay, I see.
Just the old
Yeah,
mirror.
yeah. So Mina can take a look around the corner there too with from 719 with the mirror.
With the mirror.
Yeah.
What do your dog eyes see?
Whoa.
What does all I see?
So walking up to that opening,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear like the lapping and trickling of water, and you kind of get like a weird fresh sense that comes in, kind of like the smells of like being near a lake.
Okay, so fresh water, clean water, not disgusting, gross brackish water.
And
What's that?
quick,
Not low tide or anything like that.
Not brackish.
Yeah.
oh, there we go. Cool. Come on.
Can I make a confession?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I forgot, Lindsay, what breed of animals you said the dogs were when we first started playing. So as I've been picturing them in my head,
Mm-hmm.
I always pictured them as like those dog people from those T-shirts, like the big dogs.
Oh no!
You know, lead, follow, get out of the way.
Sorry, but that's what they canonically
No,
are.
they're not. They're like Rottweiler.
I always pictured Rottweilers.
They're like Rottweilers.
That's like the
short-
picture used in the book.
with cropped ears.
Okay.
They have cropped ears?
They do,
Is
yeah.
that a cultural thing?
Yeah. You guys have a? Can you see that? I don't even know. Hold on.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then that's Mina right there, smoking a cigarette. Can you see it?
Yeah, well, a little. Yeah, there we go.
All right, and then
She's
hold
smoking
on.
a cigarette.
Yeah, she's smoking a
Not
cigarette.
in my game.
Shut
Kid
up.
friendly.
There's Mina.
Aww.
Okay.
It says actually in the book that they're like pit bull type animals. It said there's something about mastiffs or pit bull. There's something like
Okay.
that. But so I made them kind of Rottweilery. That's all.
Fine. Just know in my head canon that's not
In
what
your
they are.
head.
And
Driven big
they
dog.
use best from the front.
Get your hands off my manga, Kevin. You're not my real dad.
So with the mirror, you see that pool of water, 2 goblins.
2 goblins.
One goblin is standing on this little island in the middle of the water,
Huh.
and the other goblin seems to be like calling out to the not calling out, but like gesturing at the other goblin.
So they know we're here. They're just
Yes.
okay.
Are these? Yeah.
So basically what you guys saw was this. You saw a dog look around around that one corner, narrow her eyes, ears went back, hackles went up, smelled around the other corner, kind of nodded her head, and then looked around this corner here that we're at now, and then you see her do some like complicated like looking at you got like hand signals that aren't totally sensible, but you kind of get she's trying to tell you someone's there. But she's like pointing into the room that someone is there. So
Doric starts holding up fingers.
2. Her stubby little paw fingers or whatever that they have.
I look at everyone.
You see her like arm her heavy crossbow and kind of like hold it up. So can we get a surprise round on her if we go?
Depends on what you do.
Aim for the one closest and shoot him in the back of the head.
So
He's looking away from me, right?
if you ever say your character does something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to hold you to that unless it was obviously a joke. But
Okay.
we're gonna try to be sure that we don't make less obvious jokes.
Okay, this wasn't a joke. I'm just asking if we
You're
go.
asking,
Can we get a
but
surprise?
I can
round?
only tell you as much as your character would know. If you were to jump out and shoot him in the back of the head,
Uh-huh.
you might get a surprise round.
Okay.
Should
jump out,
should
shoot that
I?
in the back of the head.
Okay. No, go ahead.
And you do that without telling anyone else.
Well, I made gestures, but I'm also a barbarian, so I'm like,
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot.
You're gesturing as you're doing it. Like you're just like pointing the gun and then you fire it, so all like whoa.
Yeah.
So
You
give
were
me
letting
an
us know this was happening.
First of all, let's see if they're surprised. If they're surprised when you jump
Wait,
out,
I have the ability to surprise people. Hold on.
oh, you do.
Yeah.
You're adopted.
Can surprise enemies on 1 to 3 out of 6.
Woo.
Anytime. Yeah.
So you jump out.
1.
Oh yeah. Well, I rolled for you.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Thought you won.
1.
Well, for surprise rounds, I guess you immediately realize or you don't. So I guess I don't have to hide those rolls. For you.
Yeah. 1, which is very surprising.
Guess what? I rolled a 1 too.
Okay, cool.
Double
Oh,
surprise.
super surprised.
Now roll an attack roll.
Okay. 20? No, yeah, 20.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
On a D1.
I think that hit him.
I think that hit him.
Yeah.
So give me an attack roll. And I'm assuming
Damn.
flail.
No.
I'm assuming that you jumped
Crossbow.
out there.
The crossbow. I'm using my crossbow.
No, I know, but I moved your icon. to
Oh,
there.
yeah. To shoot him.
And I'm assuming everyone else is in the room behind Mina.
Yes.
Like, rearranging everyone
Plus
just yet.
1, so 5?
Plus 2,
Oh, with the.
because you're within 30 feet.
Ooh, plus 2. Okay, so 6.
Thank you.
Oh, no, oh, my bad. I meant to the attack roll.
No, okay.
There is no pluses to range attacks.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So
4?
Yeah.
So the goblin was like gesturing and like, and then just suddenly a bolt bursts through his chest and he just falls into the water and just bobs.
not his head. Steven style or whatever. Never mind.
Okay. Or a lampoon kick, I see.
No, not even.
Same thing.
No, it's not. It's just
Okay. So we are going to roll initiative.
they don't get surprised.
You got the surprise.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was surprised. Were you surprised?
I'm always surprised.
Oh,
Great when the bard goes last.
Lead, follow, get out of the way.
or it's gonna be all big dog. It's all like, isn't it?
Angoro, Snore Town.
One more time.
Yeah. Okay. Initiative 8. 7. 6. Well, that's one of the dogs, but she just went to the bathroom. Oh, you're right. Lena doesn't. All right, 5s.
Yeah, there's
I got a 5.
Yeah.
I think a bunch of us got 5s.
yeah, three of us.
Oh, wow. All right. Wow. Someone go.
I'll go last because I have the lowest hit points now.
All right, Jensen, go.
Like a hero.
So one of the goblins got clipped. Is it possible that we could still snag the other guy and he would be thrown off or surprised by any chance? Well, let me rephrase that. Is the other guy aware that I'm there? Because, like, do I qualify for a sneak attack?
The other guy
I'm nervous.
is facing the way that you guys are coming in. And he seems to be a little more sensible than the other guy. He wasn't as panicked.
Right.
In front of him is this blue chalice that's on like a weird naturally formed pedestal of sorts.
Right, right.
And he's kind of like standing behind it, kind of like he was waiting for this.
Like waiting for us to come in?
Yeah.
Oh, like maybe they went to guard it or something like that. All right. I'm still gonna shoot him in. I mean, at least I'm still gonna attack him with my sling.
All right.
The question though is this considered a sneak attack or not?
Not.
No.
All right, that's fine. Are we within 30 feet? I believe we are. Or at least I'm gonna move up to X7, Y18. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can do that.
I want to be more accommodating to sneak attack because I feel like thieves don't get sneak attack a lot. I've played thieves for like 3 years now in old school D&D. I've got to sneak attack twice. It's
It's fine. It's fine. So, all right, but we're at least within 30 feet.
I'm gonna let you guys know. This goblin was kind of part of the group that you just ambushed.
Yeah.
And you can see that he has like chains on his arms, and he's got like tattered brown garments on him.
Okay.
Wait, so he's like a prisoner goblin.
He's trapped. We can probably
Chains.
deal with him.
Sorry, thank you.
They're like draped on him. They're not like.
Oh, so he's
withholding
like
him.
a magic user goblin.
I don't know.
Or he could be like one of those dudes who has like chains on his arms and swings the chains around to attack people, like in action movies.
No one does.
Probably the guy who threw the darkness at us.
Oh yeah, that guy's dead. That one goblin is dead.
Oh.
Is he from Astral Chain?
I'm gonna shoot him with my sling. It's just
Go
gonna
for
be it's just gonna be +2. One because within 30 feet, and one for the attack bonus. So big bucks no whammy. Hey, that is a 9.
No bueno.
Not quite.
Armor class 10.
Where are you standing?
I'm behind Mina. I guess I moved in to get there to do my thing.
You'd have to move past her to be able to get in there and attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put me at X6, Y17.
Above me.
Yeah, above her.
Boom.
Boom.
Alright.
All right. Dork.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry. Go first.
I'm probably just going to yell at him. So does Lena want to go first?
Oh, okay. Lena.
Lena is going to move up to next to Jensen and then chuck her dagger. Wait, wrong one. That's it's Lena, not
Oh, Lena got the initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Lena's still at 618.
All right. Lena runs up.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, she can go.
So give me an attack roll +2.
Okay.
So D20 +2.
Yeah.
There we go. Roll for damage.
What is this? The one
D4.
before? 4
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
in his eye.
It kind of goes and like gets right deep into his chest, and he's like,
What goblins do?
My pacemaker.
So that leaves Dork.
All right. I'll move into X4Y18. Is he still like cowering behind the pedestal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never rolled for what's his face.
For what?
Falco.
No, he'll go last.
All right.
For Falco, who's technically still here.
I just realized I don't speak Goblin, which kind of shoots my plan.
Falco does.
We can
All
still tell him to confuse him. So
Maybe you could mime it.
Actually, can you just move me to X5Y18 and I'll just like hang out there for now?
Yes.
Thank you.
you just jump out and you go.
Blah!
All right. That leaves initiative 4, 3, 2.
2. I have a 2.
Oh,
Yes.
she's
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot I had a +1 to that. That's water, right?
That is water.
How far is the water?
That is a 10-foot jump.
How jumpable is a 10-foot jump?
I'd say you'd
Can I
have to give me
charge?
a strength check.
Okay.
Oh, if you charge,
Can I charge him?
I would say you can get a strength check. What's your strength right now?
13.
I would say your
Okay.
strength would count as a 15
Okay.
for the jump check,
Okay.
but you're going to be at -2 AC in case you miss.
Okay. That's fine. It's barbarian's life for you.
Barbarian's life.
Okay, I'm charging.
Okay.
So 15.
Mm-hmm. You did
So
it.
I spring, you see her like go on all fours and then just like jump over it like a monster.
It's gonna be to their left, right, front, left, front, right.
Just right in his face, basically. And then he just like springs up and like with
All right,
her.
give me an attack roll then.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. No.
it could have been worse.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, why? Why? Why, Cliff? Why?
To which he
Oh.
ducks, and then he
Oh,
takes his mace
no.
out, and he swings at her. What's your AC?
13.
-2 because you charged.
Okay.
You rolled attack.
Okay. So you just missed me.
Just missed.
That's really lucky because she would have died. She's
When-
not doing well. On point. But she's living the
If
barbarian
you didn't have a
life,
dex
my
bonus,
friend.
you would have been dead.
Yeah, probably. Yep, probably. I could have been Keepy too.
No.
But she's a barbarian. You gotta assume all barbarians have a death wish of some kind or another. Anyway.
Initiative ones.
That's me.
All right.
Break up the band.
I'm gonna hang back and play a morale improving song for the crowd.
Is it
Okay.
ants marching?
What?
Ants marching?
Like the Dave Matthews song?
Yeah.
I have hell yeah, it is deep track.
That's what it is now.
Burr, burr, burr.
Waking up in the morning.
Oh my god.
Falco's gonna run out and
Somebody
give.
lights up a doob, like
Wake ants, the wake big ants.
+5. Falco just rolled a 20.
Oh shit.
woo!
A natural 20. I'll roll for damage, but you had 1 hit point left. So that's 6 damage as the arrow goes through the goblin's eye. He twitches a lot, and he's spurting blood all over.
Damn.
Bah,
Me
bah,
too.
bah.
Into the water.
And he falls back into the water, and he's floating in the water. And you see a bunch of weird black dots kind of float to the surface and cling to his body.
Uh-oh.
And they kind of glisten.
Oh, I think I maybe might know what those are, maybe? I said I maybe might know what those are, maybe?
What do you think they are?
Yeah, you said they're black dots. How big are they?
They're like, I forgot how big I said they might be.
Mina goes, there's tadpoles. And then just turns around and like looks at this chalice thing instead. Like she's not too interested in that. But she looks at the chalice and kind of like pokes it with her weapon, see what's up.
You poke it,
A little, yeah.
it
God,
shatters.
Does it really?
No.
Wow. Okay.
Kind of like
With the butt of my weapon,
it
it's
was
still
barely holding together, and it kind of like dust as it kind of just collapses to the pedestal.
Okay, Mina goes, what can you do? And just kind of like sheaths her weapon and that's it. So keep smoking her cigarette. Like she doesn't care about anything because Keithy's gone. So.
I'm like tuning up in the hallway while this is happening.
Doric is testing to see how deep the water is, if he can ford the river.
Isn't he really short?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a dwarf. Not that short. It's probably fine.
I kind of shout, I guess we all see it crumble, right?
Yeah.
I kind of shout, bring it back. Maybe we could glue it back together.
Did anyone bring glue?
It's dust though,
That
right?
doesn't have to be done here.
Imagine an old TV show where the Brady Bunch vase fell down and they glued it back together, and
Yeah.
then you just poked it and it just kind of like the glue didn't hold,
And it's just dust, right?
and like it fragments and dust kind of like pillows into the air.
Mina's like, it's dust, little man. What do you want?
I don't know. Does everybody have like a jar? Put it in a jar. We were told to bring the chalice back. I think that counts as partial credit.
I have a backpack I can
Oh,
put it in.
she forgot about that. All right. She forgot we were looking for a chalice. I shouldn't have done all this.
Best
stuff.
case scenario. Best case
Same
scenario.
time.
Like,
We've probably done
Yeah.
the same thing.
We can't transport it anyway.
She has a bag. She does have a backpack.
Okay.
best
So
case.
she takes off her backpack and best she can, just like carefully puts everything possible.
Roll me a saving throw versus death.
Ruh-roh.
What?
I'm +2 at that.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
So the saving throw categories, it is Dragon's Breath, Death, Paralyzed, Magic, Wands.
That
When I
doesn't like
say
that.
saving
That doesn't
throw-
look like.
You going to me? When I say saving throw versus death, that doesn't mean if you fail, you die. That's just the category I've chosen.
Okay.
But she dies.
Upon touching it, dust plumes up, and you don't even like realize that even as you're just naturally breathing, you breathe some of it in,
Mhm.
and you just go limp and you fall into the water.
Okay. So I'm passed out in the water. then.
Yep.
Jenton rushes forward to grab her, like to pull out of the water.
You see that these black masses have kind of like attached to her,
Oh, the leeches.
and she's just kind of bobbing face down in the water.
The leeches.
I at least like do like this, Dan. Like it's just like a.
Isn't it yellow though, with yellow stripes or dots or something.
They are yellow. Wait, they are black with yellow dots?
Yeah, something like that.
There we go.
Should have mentioned that. Damn, I'm sorry about this chalice. I totally forgot that was a thing.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Is it? It's not that fine. I'm dying now. Am I dead?
No,
Okay, but are they eating me?
they are latched onto
Are they
you.
doing damage to me?
So, I rolled how many leeches leached onto you?
Okay,
3 have leached onto you.
okay.
That is 3 points of
Okay.
damage.
Right.
But the leeches don't kill you, they just knock you out.
Okay, I'm totally dead though.
Not
Okay,
with
I
these
have
leeches.
0. Okay,
You're at 0, but you're unconscious.
now I'm your leech bitch. So like you're gonna like I'm the one to bring leeches back, but I'm not doing anything else today, apparently. So she's unconscious, but she's full leeches. So
Well, she can't afford to lose more blood, so I think we should still separate these things.
You need them to bring back. Is it gonna keep hurting me as we go on, or what?
Well, they're on the other goblin dude. Let's just throw a bunch more of them on the other goblin guy and drag him back. He's probably a lot smaller than one of the bigger guys.
What I have designed, because I feel like this might be a little obtuse, each leech that like leeches onto you is a damage. Each leech on you is a -1 to all your rolls.
Well, I can't roll shit.
Can't roll shit.
You're gonna have to carry me.
They don't kill you though.
Okay. So you might as well just let me be with these leeches on me. So,
Okay.
because I'm unconscious anyway. I'm not gonna like. There's nothing else I can do at this point. I'm totally unconscious because I have 0 hit points. Now.
Yes.
Okay. So
All right.
yeah.
So yeah, let's drag her out of the water, and once we kind of get her back onto dry land for the most part, we'll just flip her over at least, and like maybe I don't know, pump her chest to get some of the water out at least.
She didn't take in much water.
Was I still able to get that stuff in my bag?
Yeah,
No.
but it fell into the water.
Okay. Well, someone else is gonna have to get the chalice dust then.
Yeah, it's knockout dust. I have I don't know if I have anything I could put it in. Does anybody have anything they could put it in at least?
I mean, I have a backpack.
Yeah, take my.
Anything smaller than a backpack or no?
I have oil. I could empty it out and presumably put it in whatever that's in. Or we could put the leeches in that. Like get some water and just have them in there.
Once you separate leeches from a person, don't they die?
Well, no, we're not saying from you. We're saying gathering more leeches, maybe.
I don't think we can.
Just doing what?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna take her bag, and there's still some of that weird chalice dust, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover my face, and I'm even gonna take a little bit of the oil from that flask that you said, and I'll put it on the front of it, so at least it's like an oil-soaked rag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put that over my mouth.
Weird. Okay.
Well, to block off the dust. Like the dust is gonna probably have a harder time getting through the oil-soaked rag. I'm thinking that's how my brain is working.
You need an N95 now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you're doing.
I'm then going to do two things. I'm going to finish scooping the rest of the weird chalice dust into that bag, making sure to hold my breath the entire time.
Okay.
And then, after I finish that, I'm also going to drag the goblin, who has a bunch of leeches on him as well, out of the water too.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So
Because that's more. I don't care if that he's dead or alive. That's more leeches. So.
Yeah.
Upon dragging him out of the water, you see that he's bled out a lot, and the leeches, as soon upon exiting the water, they fall off and they just immediately shrivel up and die.
Did they? What about the same ones that were attached to Lena though? Because she had a bunch of them on her too.
They're alive.
We should take the container, the oil container, dip it in the water, and then put the leeches in the container with the water.
Yeah, but the ones that were on the goblin fell off and died. So unless we decide to go fishing for more of them.
Well, we can like scoop in, maybe.
They like blood. There's plenty of blood around. We could just chum the waters.
Yeah, we could cut off like part of the goblin's arm, throw it in the water.
That's dark, but I like it.
And
but Dan said he kind of bled out a bit already, so I don't know if that's necessarily possible.
We got a whole other goblin here.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, one who wasn't like completely oblivious. Yeah.
Yeah, so we cut off a piece of him.
No, don't even cut a piece of him off. Just hold him upside down and dip him in the water.
Yeah, and then on his side,
you just dip him in and you pull him out.
Yeah, just dip him in upside down,
and then scoop the water with like a few leeches. We want to pan for leeches, like 3 or 4 maybe would be good.
So I'll empty my oil container.
Okay.
Was that oil useful?
Yeah, I used some of it to cover my mouth. So
yeah,
I mean, oil is flammable.
Yeah, and we still have an oil-soaked rag, so I give it back. I give it back because I've not yet developed a huffing habit. So you can take that back.
Yeah.
You collect 4 leeches.
All right.
On top of the 3 that are attached to Lena.
Mina.
Those are still on
Mina. Sorry.
Mina.
He's gonna
I
mark
thought it was
it.
Lena. Sorry.
I'm gonna put it in my inventory.
Yeah, barbarian down.
I
So
drank too much. I'll be right back.
you drank too much.
Yeah.
Like
I think we get out of here because we've got a couple of leeches. The chalice is unfortunately non-recoverable, and I think at this point, we're down a couple of teammates.
Why don't we just?
Why is it not recoverable?
Why don't we?
What do you mean it's not recoverable?
Well, I mean, it's we have it in the best condition as we can get it, which is a
Yeah, that's fine. We can do. It probably was like that anyway if it was that delicate. But
That's what I think.
Why don't we just see where the troglodytes went, and if there's anything that we can just leave anyway. But maybe there's something worth seeing with like very low risk.
You want me to sneak ahead? Because this way at least it minimizes the damage.
That's a good idea.
I'm also going to take the bag with me because worst case scenario, if something catches me off guard, I'll just throw the dust in its face, like pocket sand style.
Yep.
I like it. I like it.
It's like super knockout dust.
We need the chalice.
I'd also rather not die. So the
true.
chalice is a side goal.
Is the chalice? What's the main goal here again? Goblins.
So you were given several objectives.
Right. I'm sorry.
Chalice, leeches, goblins.
Okay. What was the main one?
I just tagged on, so I'm oblivious.
So now Doric, you would have given the same plan, which would be there are goblins in here. That's not good.
That's good.
Take care of the goblins. There's a chalice in here. Bring back the chalice. There are leeches in here. Bring back up to 20. They're worth 100 gold each.
Ah, okay.
All right.
That's right. I remember now.
All right. So John, do you want to do some scouting?
Yeah, I'm going to scout up ahead to at least try to see if I can find the way out of here.
Or any more receptacles to put leeches in?
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye out.
What
We
about
get
I'm
cards.
assuming each player also has a water skin.
Yeah. Do those work for this?
We could try it.
You could try.
We could just get Clark.
What do
and
you
throw it
do?
in the water. Unless
Oh,
they
we
did.
have barrels.
Yeah, but we're not gonna like wheel a barrel around.
If they're 100 gold each, we are.
So that's opportunity cost, baby.
Worth.
Yeah. Plus, we also have that one live goblin that kind of. Well, we'd have to roll on the goblin and the barrel, but I mean the barrel's doing the majority of the work.
And Dwarf. We have two.
Definitely worth it.
Let's just suss out like if you think it's worth it, we'll roll a barrel in here.
I think it's worth it.
All right.
Here's what I think we do, because there's one thing that's been in the back of my head, and here's my logic, and this is Jetton talking. As bad as the goblins are, and as what they did to the troglodytes is messed up, I also don't necessarily like the idea of leaving two conscious creatures just to starve to death.
No.
So why don't we just use them as leech bait, and then just also drag them back to town to face justice?
Dan promised they wouldn't starve to death.
Yeah, but they're locked in a cage.
Best not to give you guys moral conundrums in which you accidentally kill innocent goblins or something like that. These goblins are dicks. Do what you will. But if you start like being like, oh, I start plucking their nails off one by one, and it's like, all right.
I'm gonna cut one of their faces off and put it on my face.
Rather than
Face off now.
rather than using them as leech
I'm
bait,
assuming you are heroes. Whether you're heroes for gold or heroes for good, I don't care. You could be a little evil for all I care. But it's just, don't worry about what happens to these goblins.
Okay.
They had it coming.
rather than using them as leech bait, I think it would be better to just use them to roll the barrel
I agree.
and then face justice.
Here's the thing. I don't care about Clark. Blorb we could use to roll the barrel. He seems a little bit more malleable.
Okay. I'm good with that. You got a tiny gun.
So
Maybe we could hire out a troglodyte.
I'm guessing you're rolling a barrel into this room.
We could even use Blorb's barrel.
Blorb zero.
Blorb's barrel.
Is Blorb inside the barrel when you dump
Still
it?
in there.
Yeah, we left him in the barrel. He's been in there for like a long time.
Yeah, it's been
We
like
left
20.
them in there with food and stuff.
He's fine.
I
So here's
wonder
what
why
we
they
do.
think
We
of
fill the
when.
barrel with water that's up to neck height, and then we load it with leeches, and then
Yeah.
he's covered in leeches
Oh my
in the
god.
barrel, and then you make Clog roll it back.
This is brutal.
I think just the two of them rolling it
Can I
is
just?
fine.
But 20 leeches in a barrel. That's a waste of energy rolling a barrel.
It's not our energy we're wasting.
Fine.
Definitely put $700.
Fine.
Just whenever you come to a plan, just let me know, and when you enact it, cool.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Lena?
So what we're,
Fling to
So you were taking a
Drag
barrel
me
and you're
around.
doing what?
we're popping the lid off the barrel.
Yeah.
We're scooping a bunch of water and leeches into the barrel, presumably.
And is anyone in the barrel?
No.
No.
No? Oh, all right.
No.
Well, we can like rub the inside with the blood from the
No,
not.
just put the body of the dead goblin, the one that's not as bled out in there.
Yeah, that works.
So yes, there's a dead goblin in there who's presumably also covered in leeches.
A pre-dead goblin.
This is weird.
No, not pre-dead. The one that we just dunked, the one that we just swirled into the water, that was dead but didn't have wasn't eviscerated.
Right.
He's probably still got some blood in there.
But Blorb is fine.
Yes,
Blorb is-
Blorb is fine.
Blorb is fine. Where's Clark?
He's
Clog
still-
is also fine.
He's in the cage. We left him.
He's in the cage.
Actually,
Where is Blorb?
both in the cage, I imagine.
Both in the cage. So you have a dead goblin in a barrel, and you're dipping the barrel into the water.
who's dead?
You
Well-
killed the two goblins in this
Oh
round.
right, okay, that's what you're talking
Well,
about. Right.
why don't we dip the goblin in the water first to get a decent amount of leeches on him, and then dump him into the barrel with more water?
That works.
Fine.
Okay. You get 3 leeches on that goblin's body.
Are you kidding me? This is thankless.
So how many do we have? We have 6.
We have
Seven.
6.
7 now.
7?
We had
Well,
4.
how many did we get
I rolled
before?
4, yeah.
And
I
also,
think-
don't forget the ones that are on Mina.
We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
start putting limbs in the water. It's
Oh, that's
pretty
10.
distinct right now. Just
Yeah, but
saying.
if I put all limbs in the water, we might take damage.
We could cut a toe.
I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
We
So.
could cut a toe off of Clark. We can start cutting
No,
him.
just dip him in the water. It would actually probably do less damage than cutting a piece of him off.
Suddenly, I'm in every other campaign I've ever been in my life when someone gets a goblin prisoner.
Poor goblin.
Look, we're just gonna look.
We're keeping them safe. The worst they can expect is
Wait,
some labor.
Can we ask Blorb and Clark about the? Well, none of us speak Goblin. Falco speaks Goblin.
Falco's with us.
So I'll be interpreter.
Okay.
I got Falco. Wade waist deep into the water. And
No.
Wait, do we have Kiki's body still?
No!
Honorless robes.
First, we're not doing that. Second of all, his head got pulped, so he probably bled out, unfortunately.
I think we should ask Keefe. I'm not Keefe. Keefe's gone. We should ask Clark and Blorb.
Here's a. Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
How you go fishing for leeches here?
That's an interesting question to ask. Yeah.
We've never gone fishing for leeches. You just don't go in the water.
Okay. Well.
All right, fine.
Here's a question. Mina is at 0 hit points.
Yes.
If she got more leeches on her, would she die?
I wouldn't push your luck.
Okay. Never mind.
So,
What's gonna happen when I wake up? Do I just die?
No,
What's gonna happen?
you're just unconscious.
Okay.
If anything, think of it this way: leeches were used in ancient times to filter out blood. So, like, as long as you don't lose all your
effectively.
How about
1 hit point because one goes back from the thing?
We'll say you're 1 but unconscious.
Okay, that's fine.
You're unconscious for
She needs rest. So
an
no
indeterminate amount of time.
17
Alright.
hours.
Lena is fashioning a sling to try to bring Mina, like, drag Mina back. Basically.
Okay.
so what if we
Just like a giant, oversized baby Bjorn?
Yeah.
A papoose.
so what if we put the 4 that are in the flask in the barrel, and then try to get more with the flask since that was somehow more successful than the barrel?
True that.
Yeah, but we have to put our hands in there.
Fine.
Yeah.
We'll just keep dipping the goblin in. Okay, we're gonna Dan, here's what we're gonna do to save time and energy. We're gonna take the dead goblin who's not eviscerated. We're gonna keep dipping him into the barrel. I mean, no, not into the barrel, into the water, to get leeches off of him. At which point we're then going to pop the leeches off and put them in the barrel that's filled with water, so that the barrel for now has just water and leeches.
So you dipped him into the water.
Multiple times to get the equivalent amount of leeches that we need.
2 leeches attached to him.
Oh no.
Okay. We take them off and we put them in the barrel. Does it look like they're still alive? Yeah.
They die.
Yeah. I
Oh,
told you.
damn it.
I told you, when you take leeches off, they die. I told you that.
All right, can we dip the body in the water? All right, how about this? Can we dunk the body in the water and keep rolling around enough time so that he gets about 20
Put
leeches?
the body back in the water, no more leeches latched to the body.
No, he's probably out of blood.
We need like a live thing to host these leeches until we get back.
I'm fine with Clark going.
No.
Why? We don't need him. He's a jerk.
Well, we already have what, 10 of these? 12 now?
I have 9 of them.
Okay,
Nice.
so just throw like get more on Clark and see what happens.
Aren't there 3 on Lena?
Yeah.
That's including that.
Hey,
So 12. There
you
you
have
go.
12.
Well, then
That's
see if we get
gold. That's not bad. We may have to
Yeah.
cut our losses.
What's happening?
Who looks sturdier, Clog or Blog?
I think Clark. He's
All right, let's see something here. All right, Clark.
I don't support this.
Yeah, but you're outnumbered.
I know.
I'm joking.
Clark.
Clog does?
Oh wait, no, I don't even know I had a roll. Clark
Is the chieftain or
is
whatever.
the chieftain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a little fatter too.
These are
Yeah.
all-
Leeches on that fat guy.
Yeah, we're gonna keep him bound up. We're just gonna toss him into the water and then fish him out like a chain
Yeah.
or something.
like
Yes.
a goblin tea bag.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
may die, but that's okay. I mean,
So you dip him into the water.
yeah.
Yes.
5 leeches attached to him.
All
We got
right.
17.
All right.
And when we pull him out of him, is he conscious? What's the situation?
He's like, ow, ow, ow.
fine.
Please.
Haha. Lena laughed at him.
But he's conscious.
Yeah.
All right. We just need. So technically, we just need 3 more.
If we can get 3 more.
Need, want. What's the difference?
Can I try
Blog. We throw a blog into the water.
or no?
The blog into the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Blorb or whatever. Blorb.
Is that what you do?
We can't like double dip Clark.
You
He's probably
could.
gonna die. And if he dies, all his leeches are going away. So
All right.
17's good.
I'm okay with 17.
All right,
also.
fine. 17.
All right.
Okay.
Why? What made you think something bad would happen to Blarg?
He's got like 2 hit points left. Probably.
Yeah, but he'd just be like Mina. He would just fall unconscious, and then we just drag him back into town.
They're all gonna go off.
17 leeches in a barrel.
We're pretty good with that. I think we should head out.
Yeah.
That's my. Lena's like, guys, I think
You have
we should,
9 leeches in a barrel and 3 on Mina and no,
yeah, 3 on Mina.
4 in the barrel.
4.
Or no, 9 in the barrel. 3 on.
Because you got
You had 3 on Mina,
Yeah.
5 on Clark.
yes.
So that means there's 8 in the barrel.
Plus the other 3 on the dead one.
You had more. They had more than that. They got
Plus
other
4 I had in the flask.
How many was on Mina?
3.
And Clark got 5,
Yeah, and then they had the others from the water skin and the barrel.
which was 4.
4
I thought it was
water-
3.
There was 9 in the thing from the dead guy and the stuff that they did with that. There was 9, and there was 3 on Mina.
Long story short, we have 17 total.
Yes.
All right.
How about
17
it?
leeches.
Okay, like I pluck a string and I'm like 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Leeches on
7,
the
8, 9,
goblin,
10.
17 leeches on the goblin. All right.
Mina is very, very anxious now, and is like, guys, we should go. Let's go. We should go.
All right, so let me scout up ahead to make sure that like we can find an exit out of there that doesn't just
Well, we
lead
can take
further
the way
underground.
we came in. Like, I mean,
Yeah, we could also do that too. We could also just head
we
back the way we came in.
have this the back way now. We just take that way out. Like,
Leave the troglodytes on their own journey now.
Well, because we don't know if where the troglodytes are heading to, if that is a back way out or if that's just further underground.
probably further underground because they live underground. So,
Yeah.
like, I mean, probably don't. If we're just trying to leave, like, I would say, let's go the way we came in.
Then
That's
let me at least sneak back to the entrance just to make sure that there's like nothing, nothing.
Okay.
There.
Great.
All right, so Dan, you ready?
Yep.
So using my shush puppies, I'm gonna move without making noise. I'm gonna advance from where we are back
Yep.
to that same corridor to X9Y14. And with my dark vision, I'm gonna look around to make sure that I don't see anything like out there.
You do not see anything.
Okay. I'm also like keeping my ears open, so like I'm listening like as I'm moving
Well,
because
thieves have a listen skill, don't they?
what?
Don't thieves have a listen skill?
Yeah, I've got listen.
All right, give me a listen roll.
Okay.
Listen to your heart.
He's calling. That is 25. My listen is 44.
All right,
And I'm not making any noise because of the shush puppies.
that is correct because of the shush puppies.
So I'm at X9Y14. I'm listening and I'm looking around. Do I hear
You
or
don't
see
hear
anything? I'm going to advance to X7Y14 and look down that hallway which leads into the room with the pit. Do I see anything?
You don't see or hear anything.
I'm going to inch forward to X7Y11.
Nothing.
I'm going to peek my head out to look into that large open chamber.
Nothing.
Okay. I'm going to duck back really quick. I'm going to grab the rest of the group, and I'm going to have them, like, move silently to kind of follow me to where we're at.
As silently as people dragging an unconscious dog and a giant barrel and another goblin can possibly do.
While Jensen was doing that, did either of these goblin corpses, like, were those chains anything interesting? Did they have anything on them?
Oh, the goblin corpse.
Yeah,
You guys could search them while I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Cool chain.
The chains are just like mundane iron chains.
How long
Okay.
are they?
But I want to see something. How long are they?
Yeah.
6 feet total.
And there's 2 of them, so it's 12 feet?
No, it's just 6 feet of chain.
Oh, all
Because
right.
it's one goblin with chains on them.
All right. Nothing else.
30 gold.
All right.
Uh,
How many was there?
There's 6 of these. 5 gold each.
5 gold each. 5 gold each.
we're in the money.
So, all
Oh.
right, so after we all kind of collectively gather, unless
Yeah.
is there anything else, Dan? I don't want to like overstep you.
It's what you guys choose to do.
All right. So after we all kind of collectively gather at basically X7Y11, I'm going to continue to move forward through the big open chamber where the pit is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anything look different or changed at all? Like, does the scene look?
Nothing.
I'm going to advance to X5Y5. I'm going to peek out into the opening of the cave, like the mouth of the cave, and see if there's anything.
Coast is clear.
I kind of wait for everybody to come with me, and then yeah, I'm gonna lead us out into the mouth of the cave. I'm gonna creep up to the entrance to where it actually hits like the outdoors. Do I see light? Like what
Yeah,
does it?
still daylight.
Okay. I'm gonna inch forward then to make sure there's nothing outside the cave.
There's nothing outside the cave.
Okay. Do I see the tree line?
Yes.
I guess we retreat into the tree line then, or at least as best as we can. Again, lugging an unconscious dog and rolling a wheelbarrow and 2 goblin prisoners, or 1 goblin prisoner. I'm also assuming that Clog is probably like gagged again.
Yeah.
That's a given.
All right.
We took Blorb, right?
Blorb? Oh, we took both of them. All right, so yeah, 2 goblin prisoners.
No.
Last I was aware,
no,
you
not
have
Blorb,
both
because-
goblins.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Oh
right.
yeah, because we have one of them rolling the wheelbarrow.
Good.
We didn't
Good.
do anything. We just took them, I guess.
You're just taking them?
I guess. I thought you were still left behind, but.
Have them carry the dog.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could have like Mina, like Lena could grab like the body and have one of the goblins drag the feet, and then Claude could just roll the barrel. It'll help us to move quick.
Good old slave labor.
Yep.
It's effective.
It's that or murdering them. So
Yes, those are our only 2 options.
Murder or slavery? Or torture. One of those 3.
all right, so we make it back to the woods. Then, do we want to take a rest? Like, do we want to find like a campsite that we can like, kind of like, because we haven't. I don't think we've slept at all or rested since we've done through all this. So, do we want to like get far enough away from the cave and like find like a position where we could just kind of like.
Well, it's probably midday.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to sleep. So, but it's also like but I know it's also like some time before we get back to the village, especially considering that we don't have the wagons that the caravan did. So, we'd have to get back to town on foot.
You're gonna look back at this map. On the map,
The
which
outside map?
you guys. Oh god, I forgot they freaking changed the whole website as soon as I figured it out.
When?
Oh my god, Goro, Jesus. He's snoring so hard. My dog. On a desktop. Boom. Project. Let's try that. Okay. How do I share this?
Oh, it might be in the chat.
Man, this is crazy.
What happened?
Just like the moment I figured out how to do this map website, they changed it, so now I don't know how to share it.
The one with the.
The hexes.
Yeah. Water. Want some water?
So
All
the main
right.
thing is, the main thing was going to be finding a spot to rest.
I'm gonna see if I can put this link. What you guys, when you click on it, what you see. You see a map, great. If you don't, then that doesn't help.
It's in the chat.
I put it in the chat.
We just see hexes here.
Hexes.
They're not populated.
Damn. All right.
Maybe you had an image of the one from before? Remember?
An image of it.
Or you could show them that.
All right, one sec. I had a list of all the hexes too. I will figure this out eventually, but for the time being, what I'm trying to show you looks something like this. And I think you guys are right here, maybe.
Oh,
And
why don't you just share your screen?
Oh, maybe. How do I do that in Google?
Okay, so you go up to the little dots menu on the side, I think.
Share screen. There we go. Okay, I see.
If you need help, I'll go help you.
Okay. Oh, I see. This.
Recursive screen.
It's beautiful.
Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah,
See where my
blah.
cursor is?
Yeah, that's where we were.
I still can't really see it that well.
I'm just trying to see.
Now we're looking at your.
Yeah, I know. This is okay.
Okay.
You were in
Sunken log bog.
Maybe.
Okay, that's 0.5.
So I think you guys were in 0.6, which is just below it. So that is. What are my rules for this? You guys would have to spend the rest of the day traveling back to town.
Well, traveling.
If you travel north, you'll go to this hex, which is the town, which is where the
Okay.
caravan left you guys.
All right, so I vote for that, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm okay with that.
Like a temporary town before heading back to the main town, basically?
Yeah.
Be better to rest there.
I agree.
So let's see if there's any random encounters.
Woo! You're still screen sharing.
I know. I'm just rolling. Stop. Okay. Wow. I see.
Wah.
Ooh-ah-ah. Really? Okay. So, who is carrying who?
Luna is carrying Nina.
With Blog carrying the feet. Right?
Blar carrying the feet? Okay.
Clark is rolling the barrel.
Yes.
And he's carrying the leeches.
Yes.
So you guys are trudging through this ankle-deep mud, kind of carrying Mina, carrying the barrels. I'm assuming we're doing typical marching order.
Yes.
What?
I don't like the way that sounds.
No reason.
She sent it in the.
Beautiful.
What, in the chat?
Yeah.
You should look at it.
Wait, what am I supposed to be
The
looking
thing
at?
I just sent in the chat. I'm sorry.
as we walk through this mud, I'm like softly humming jazz wolf music to myself.
All right.
Did you actually play that album?
I did. I played it for my students.
What'd you think?
Appreciate that.
I liked it.
Did your students? All right.
I like
You'll never listen to the Bob Ross theme song again without now thinking about wolves in the background.
True.
I mean, Bob Ross was already the ultimate thing to watch when you were high out of your mind. So
Here's the thing. I
with
remember.
wolves included, it's even better.
Here's the thing. I remember watching Bob Ross as a kid. I don't remember ever watching the theme. And so for the longest time, that song wasn't ever associated with Bob Ross. It was like, oh, that's a weird song with the wolves.
Vicious prehistoric jaws burst out from the muddy depths beneath you and snap at Falco as crocodile jaws come out and try to get him.
Oh no!
And they missed.
Oh, was it Godzilla?
But that was a surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Roll the bones.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Do, 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 do.
As you see, 3 other masses kind of rise out from the gray sludge.
Ugh.
Beady eyes kind of stick out, and long snouts kind of rise out, showing vicious maws of crude-looking teeth.
They're alligators, though, right?
They're crocodiles.
You can just run away from them in a zigzag-like fashion. I read that that's what you do once.
It's true. But 4 of them is scary.
Yeah. Or just drive your car fast.
So, more or less, you guys have walked on top of them, so you're all within 10 feet of each other.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's get the bashing, I guess.
What is initiative? Initiative 8. I'm gonna roll for Falco.
Falco's not here, so no one with initiative higher than 6. Probably.
Initiative 7. That's Falco.
Yeah.
Falco will roll. He gets. Well, he's trying to range within melee. So Falco's going to change to his short sword, which I think he has.
Yeah, I think yeah.
If not, we could say he has Keefies.
Short sword and warhammer. He's going to switch to his dual wielding, and he cannot attack this round. Who is next? Initiative 6.
That's Jensen. All right. I have an idea of something I want to do. I have an important question first.
Yes.
How much of that chalice dust did I scoop up?
Oh god.
I think this would happen.
You wanted this?
I would say a fistful.
Just a fistful?
Yeah.
If it was more than that, well, actually, yeah, it's a small chalice. All right, now, if it was more than a fistful, I would totally go for it, but I don't want to just waste the chalice on it. All right, so instead, Jen's just going to take his... Anybody have a 10-foot pole?
I do, yeah.
Oh sure, right here.
Mina had one, so you can currently have it because Mina is not conscious. So.
I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna shout back, like, try to jab their mouths open with the pole, like, you know, like do that thing where you put like a stick in between their mouths so they can't close. You know, like
Okay.
like if cartoons existed in this world, you know.
Right.
I think
And
that's really blue. The crocodile.
I'm gonna attack one of the crocodiles or alligators. Alligators, crocodiles,
Crocodiles.
alligators.
Crocodiles.
Snap jaws.
Probably reptiles.
No, snap jaws.
Oh.
There's a kid on the ice.
There you go.
Oh, I am reptile.
With my longsword. So let's hope this hits. Yep. That's not bad. 17
That's a hit.
Not bad.
17.
with my D8. Ho! Whoa! So Jensen just
What are you attacking with?
what?
Longsword. Isn't it?
Longsword?
Yeah, longsword.
All right. Back to this old gem. Your sword kind of sweeps, and you kind of like in one fluid motion swipe off both of its little hands.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's boots.
And it just starts spurting blood, and it starts just thrashing in the ground, and it kind of like thrashes until it just stops moving.
It does its death roll.
Does a death roll, but its own death.
Yeah.
From memory.
I'm
It is-
both excited and feel bad at the same time of like, ugh. Oh, but that means the torso's intact. Awesome. All right.
Remember when you gave Steve little alligator claws?
Yeah. All right, initiative 4. Oh no, it would be 5 then. Initiative 5, my bad.
No, that was.
No, I was out. Yeah, I was on 6.
Who's Dallas dice rolling?
Who is Dallas Dice rolling?
I rolled twice by mistake. My
No,
first
but
roll was a 2.
they're wondering who this is.
Ooh, all right.
5 was Falco.
That was Falco. He did go because he already had the initiative. All right, initiative 4.
Nope.
Dork.
Dork.
No, I rolled twice by mistake. I got too excited. My first
Ooh,
roll.
okay, I see.
Okay.
Initiative 3.
First. General first.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play I think it's a defensive battle song is in order to protect us right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna start playing that.
What does that sound like?
A different Dave Matthews song.
It's about crocodiles. It's like
It's still alive.
it's still what?
It's still alive. I approach.
Whoa, they're still alive.
Initiative 2.
No, I have 3.
Oh, 3. All right.
Yeah. I didn't get to make my choice, but that's okay.
No, Aunt March.
That would be Lena, right?
Yeah. She's gonna chuck a knife at the nearest one to her.
Okay.
How far is it? Close?
Everything's in the melee range.
Okay. She got +2 for that?
If you're throwing it,
It's right there. No,
if you're trying to do ranged attacks in melee range, it's not good.
Oh,
That's protected.
just stab one.
Just stab.
Okay, she's just stabbing them. Is that +2?
It's +1.
Probably doesn't hit it.
That is not a hit.
Hold on. No, don't hold on. That's fine.
Hold on, no, hold on. What's up?
Nothing.
Initiative 2.
That's me. All right.
Go for it.
Dark will wind up with his mace and bash one between the eyes.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Interior crocodile.
That's what your song sounds like right now.
Oh!
Oh, all right, give me damage.
Power of the
That's
song.
Oh, all right.
With a mace.
Yes.
So we count them. Whenever you do crits, we're going to do max damage and then roll again.
All right. Is that D8?
Just roll 1d8.
Okay.
Sorry. The joke had to be made though.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. It's crocodile.
Doesn't matter. You hear the terrible crunching of bone as brain matter splays out of its little alligator ear holes.
Does it have ears?
Yeah, that's what lizards do.
Oh.
It's glorious.
And it goes "Blah!" as it dies.
Okay.
Yay.
The other 2 alligators that have kind of surfaced and they're kind of like snapping around, they immediately kind of panic and they just start skittering away.
They just kind of nervously clamber out of it, like. "Rawr."
So there can be attack opportunities from everyone.
Ah, let him go.
Yeah.
They're just alligator, crocodiles, whatever. I'm not gonna attack them. They're just animals.
Baby.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You're a baby.
You're a baby.
I'm not gonna just.
You don't want to kill innocent animals?
No, I don't. Sorry.
All right.
Part of it.
Yeah, we'll leave them be. It sounds like. and go about our merry way.
This weird party we have of slave.
How heavy are these things?
No, John.
What? I want an alligator skin.
We have a ranger or a scout, right? They can
Can't you?
probably skin it.
Can't you just
Yeah, but
break
I'm like, not now.
and take it with you as a prize or something?
What?
Just break off one of its teeth and take it off as a prize.
I'll cut the head off and I'll take it back as a prize.
Whoa!
Well,
Cut it off
it's
with
dead.
what?
I killed it already. Like,
Cut it off with what?
what? With my sword. Yeah, but that better be the System of a Down version. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't.
So, John, if you want to give me an attempt at cutting off a crocodile's head, give me a.
What? I can't just put the sword straight down at the neckline?
Yeah, but like,
I'm gonna fuck that sword up.
it takes some craft, John. Are you saying that every taxidermist has no skill?
I'm not cleaving it just yet. I'm just severing the neck from the head and the body.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You sever the head.
I'll
It's
take it. I'll
messy
take.
though.
All right, fine. I'm gonna take it back to either hollow out to keep the jaws or to just have an alligator skull. Whatever.
Okay. You're just gonna let it rot, or are you gonna strip it yourself?
It's not gonna rot in a few hours. Let's take it back to town.
I'm just saying, when you keep this alligator skull, let's say 6 months from now, did you let it rot, or did you have someone like
I'll
curate
have
it?
it. Yeah, I will have someone curate it. It will. Yes, I'll have someone
Okay.
curate it.
I'm just curious about the fate of this crocodile's skull. You know?
That expression!
Oh, what did you do?
It don't look like that.
That's what it's gonna look like. Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a classic.
Okay.
Terrible
The rest of us
Nice.
kind of look at Jenton like, this guy's kind of intense. Kind of hardcore.
What? I'm taking
Make
a.
it back
I
down.
killed this thing in a single blow. I'm taking a trophy back. I have.
Maybe he's working through some stuff because his understudy died.
So, thanks to John, all these towns now have a name, and you have returned to Sunken Log Bog.
Bless.
Fucking log bog. I like it.
And in Sunken Log Bog, I've come up with some details of each one.
Aww.
So if you were to walk into Sunken Log, it is several buildings. You got a few residences, but you see a kind of well-kept building that has like the statue of like, I'm going to say a prissy man, but I would say like, imagine what a 18th century lawyer might have looked like,
Pop it.
wig and all.
Okay.
Also in good condition, looks to be like a building with more flair to it, and you see like big gold coins kind of painted on the sides of it.
Ooh.
Hey, Dad, can I suggest a fun game if you're cool with
Oh,
that?
casino.
What was that?
Can I suggest a fun game if you're cool with it?
Okay.
What you could do is you ask the party members, what do you see in town? So you have each person in the group. All right, fine.
I went to
whatever.
the effort of rolling these random
He
things.
already did it all. So.
You see a bunch of farms which are in poor condition.
And then a casino.
There are docks that are like on the bog. They're in good condition. There are actually some in the distance. You see some like really nice houses. Like these are like sort of mansions of sorts. And you see kind of tucked in the corner a shoddy, like crappy looking building with planks that are falling off. And you see like a hanging sign that looks like a corked bottle.
Ooh.
Take Mina there. She'll get
Yeah,
better.
I think we head there.
What's that?
I said, I think we head there.
Cork bottle place.
Yeah.
All right. In Cork Bottle Place.
That's what it's called now, huh?
Yeah, I didn't come up with a name for this. Trying to look at the price of what I'm assuming you're looking for.
Five.
Leeching.
What's a pun that involves corks? Oh God! Put a cork in it.
Welcome to Put a Cork in It.
It's like a fantasy Applebee's.
Oh God.
Oh no.
No. It's a brew place, but you have to go with your own bottles. So like you bring your own glasses. No, you bring your own flasks, and they fill them up for you.
Well, we
Nope.
brought a barrel of leeches, so.
You walk into this building with a door that's barely hanging on its hinges, and you see a young woman kind of just sleeping at the counter.
Right.
And upon hearing the creaking of the door, she goes, and you see she's got like tattered clothing. She's missing an eye.
Ugh.
And she goes, "Welcome to Put a Cork in It. Don't put a cork in it. I need your money."
Great. Greetings. We don't have a name for ourselves. We have individual names. I'm Jenton, and this is my compatriots. And as you can see, we're a little worse for wear.
I am just the thing you need, whatever it is. What do you need?
We could use food, beds, ale.
I have potions.
Okay. Ooh.
Help my sister, and then just like throws her.
Just
in
lift the
front.
dog up with the leeches on him.
Like it's a dog body.
She goes, "Ooh, those are." I didn't come up with a name for them.
Spot
Those are
suckers.
sunflower leeches.
Aw.
You come to barter.
Barter?
Yes, I'll take those leeches off your hand.
No, not all the leeches though. We need them.
Yeah, no. Heal the dog woman first, then take the leeches off. Don't do it in the opposite order. She might bleed out.
Yeah, help my sister, and we can give you a leech.
I'll. Nothing's free in this world.
Yeah, you'll get a leech.
All right. Do you have any healing potions?
Yeah, and you see her one eye kind of like look at a cask that's covered in dust.
Hmm.
He goes, all right. Like, how effective healing potions is it?
So you know how if you go back to your big fancy cities, healing potions are 750 gold. Well, I'm offering them to you for only 300 gold.
How much will it heal? A lot.
I'm not some rootin' tootin' fancy city healing potion maker. It's country healing potion. It's swamp potion.
What if we trade you 3 leeches for a potion? Oh no, wait. She said 350, right?
She already slammed her palm on the table and she's pushing forward a dusty bottle with very deep crimson looking liquid.
I'd be concerned. What happens if this doesn't work? What if you kill my sister?
It hasn't killed anyone yet.
What if it doesn't help her?
I mean, I'll still be out of a potion and you'll owe me money.
That doesn't make sense.
Hold on, I got an idea. All right, so first thing, you said it was 350 gold?
300.
300. So what if we trade you 3 leeches for the potion?
That's what she said is okay.
It's what we established already.
Okay.
What about leeches and a song?
Do you have a shot glass?
A shot glass?
Yeah.
He looks up at her shelf full of novelty shot glasses.
Lena takes the one that has a weird 420 joke on it.
It says,
It says it's always 420.
Wait, I got it.
It shows like
a pot, like a
cauldron with a witch, and she got red eyes, and there's like marijuana leaves plastic around it.
Lena looks at that one, laughs like way more than you should laugh at something like that, and is like, here, this one.
Okay, here's my idea. Before we give it to Mina, Let's just fill a shot glass with the potion and have one of the goblins take it.
Okay.
If it's healing, it's not gonna hurt them in any way.
But then it's a waste of potion.
That'll be the one potion that potion goes.
Yeah, there's only one dosage, so
However,
you can't take like a small portion of it. Oh.
no.
I don't see the harm in that. It'll take away part of the full potion.
I don't know.
It's up to you. It's like if you want to take the chance with your sister, then that's fine, I guess.
Nino would have wanted to live dangerously, and I guess if something happens, she can see Keithy in boat heaven.
If this went badly, would it provoke a save versus poison?
It may.
I say do it. I guess I don't care.
I mean, you got two characters, yeah.
I'm drinking worse things in my time.
Well, Nina has too. Trust me, I've seen her drink some nasty stuff before.
All right. So what's going on?
So Lena takes her, goes, "Rat," and wrenches open her sister's jaws. And then goes,
Wait. Is there resistance like when you're trying to give the dog medicine?
No,
she goes. She's unconscious, but she's still on. And her tongue's going like.
And Lena just does the thing where you cover her mouth up and then just do it and goes for it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Help. 3 points healed.
Cool.
Oh, all right.
She's back to 3.
And it tastes like citrus and iron.
Oh, it's not bad.
She's like, what is that? Wait, she's still, is she unconscious?
She's conscious now.
She's like, oh, that's a good drink.
But she
What is
feels
that?
sick.
She's had worse.
She had a bad day.
So you have a bad day.
All right.
She's like, oh, what did I drink? I feel so hungover now.
Did she just turn Russian?
Yeah, no, she's on tech kind of like a weird.
Oh, okay.
You haven't noticed her leeches there.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Russians spoken in broken English.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just an
Okay.
application. They're dumb dogs. They don't know what anything is.
Damn, Goro.
Yeah. Goro, get offended.
So Mina's awake now.
Yay!
He's just looking at the leeches. Like, okay. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
Now we're down to
So,
Sarah, will you amend it?
Yes.
Thank you.
what now?
What
Well,
do?
we gotta give the lady her leeches. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had 3 leeches, so she can take my leeches then.
Off of Mina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She plucks them off and they hurt a bunch.
Mina's just
Upon plucking them off, she immediately sticks them on her arm.
oh, okay. Take 3 damage.
And she falls. Wow.
Brutal.
happy to be there. She's like,
No, she goes, yeah, that's the good stuff. As her face goes pale.
oh my god.
Boy.
What if we walked into?
Should we find some lodgings for the night then?
Let's find a tavern wherever that is.
Yeah.
Tavern time.
Tavern time.
Tavern time it is.
Yeah.
Then we can do whatever shopping necessary tomorrow and then head back to the town. Can we stable our goblins?
Ooh.
Depends what you want to do.
Like pay someone at the stable to just hold on them? Or do they have to go in our rooms?
Nah, they might like try to get away. I say we keep
Might
an eye
try
on
to
them.
get away, yeah.
Someone's got to keep them in the rooms then.
We could have like a rotating watch.
Yeah, that's
We could establish like a watch, like shifts throughout the night, and then alternate sleeping.
That's a good idea.
I'm up.
Well, you have to find a tavern first.
Is there a tavern?
You don't see one.
Damn it. Is the casino a tavern?
You see the building.
Does the casino have alcohol and bedrooms?
It's a building.
Okay, we go to the casino to see if it is a tavern or not.
You walk in and you see kind of like just a wide open room with a bunch of tables and a bunch of people around each table, and they all seem to be rolling dice. And a person at a front desk of sorts goes, "Hello and welcome to Dank Dice."
Tank dice.
Dank dice.
This city's got a thing going on, doesn't it? Ask them if they have rooms and alcohol.
Alcohol, no room.
Alcohol, yes. Room, no.
Room, no.
Not even for paying friends.
We have a stock room, and that's it.
What about that?
No.
Okay.
Not with goblins, especially.
Okay. Dambo.
How much is it per table?
How much what?
How much is it per game at the table?
Depends what you want your odds to be. What would you what would you be interested in? We have a low stakes, middle stakes, and high stakes.
What's the middle stakes?
Middle stakes is 5 gold.
5 gold. No, we can maybe come back. I'm thinking about something. Come back.
You think?
Seems.
I'm not gonna start gambling in the middle of like us trying to find a place to rest and all that stuff.
We'll come back and count cards later, Jeff.
What about gambling for a place to rest?
I got an idea. Let's go back to that potion shop lady and ask her if she's got a place we can crash. She can probably take the money.
Yeah. Can we go back to Mass Lady then?
You go back to
Put a cork in it.
pop.
Yeah.
Oh, let me make these notes.
Good old. Wait, is she? When we say missing an eye, does she have an eye patch or she just has like a hole?
Dank dice.
Jesus.
What was that?
When we go back with the potion lady, the one who's missing an eye, does she have an eye patch or does she just have like a hole?
She's got like
A glass eye?
No, it's like just like imagine someone squeezing their eye so
okay.
tight that it's just like a wrinkle of skin there.
Ugh.
It's rough.
All right.
All right.
I'm into it.
Okay.
But is she still at the counter or like what's up?
She looks like she's like kind of leaning back, and she wasn't expecting anyone else to come in. She's like,
I think Doric should charm her.
No.
Potion lady.
She's like, huh? What?
Potion lady. Hey.
She's looking around.
Wait,
she's
what's
looking
her
around.
name? What's her name?
She didn't say it.
Can I ask her?
You ask her what's her name?
Yeah.
Her name is. I just had it.
Larg.
No, geez.
Slarg.
No.
No. Her name is Gall.
Aww.
Ask her if we can stay with her for a moment.
Making a note.
Wait, is someone trying to seduce her?
Oh my god.
No, she's like old.
What?
What?
I thought she was old. You said she was missing an eye.
Okay, first of all,
She's not
age is
old.
but a number. Old people need love too.
Yeah.
And I said she was young.
Yeah, he said she was
Yeah.
not.
Oh, all right.
My grandma was missing an eye since she was little, so there you go.
Okay.
It happens to real people too.
All right, so without
Gall. Gall, do you listen? We are but strangers in this town, just passing through on our weary and war-torn lives, and we're wondering: do you have but a place that we could rest our feet for the night? We'll make it worth your while.
Her one eye is just kind of like looking around.
Does she like switch eyes? Like she uncloses one and opens.
Yeah, you blink and suddenly her other eye is the one that's fucked up.
Weird, but I.
And she goes, "Yeah, I got space on the floor for you. A leech per one of you."
Oh God, that's a lot of.
Well,
leeches.
leech pro. Whoa! That's like 500 gold.
Wait a second. Wait
Gold. What?
No.
Wait a second.
You said a leech per each of us. I thought these leeches were worth a ton.
How about one leech total?
a second.
That's
We
still,
don't
that's still
have.
100 gold.
Wait, we only have 3 left.
No, we don't. We have 7.
No,
14 left.
We have
saying to her though, we only have 3 left.
She doesn't know
And
about
I'm
the-
saying out loud, that's still
Oh, you're right.
that's
So-
still 300 gold for a floor to sleep on. That is a
Listen,
lot.
Tell her we give her 1.
We only have 3 left, or 1 left. We only have 1 left.
Oh,
And-
I'm like,
And-
I'm like, hold on. I'm like doing this, like, guys,
Alright.
guys,
I just want you to know, for a typical room for one night
it's like,
is 1/2 of a gold.
I know. Tell her we'll give her. Okay, how about this? How many of us is there? 6 of us?
Yeah.
How about I will give
We'll
her
give her
5
20 gold.
Yeah, tell her we don't have any leeches left, but
We'll give her 20 gold.
because that's the best she can do.
That's way better. That's like an awesome offer. That's like 4 times as much as you'd
Like, you
normally
see
get.
her, like, legs jittering. She's, like, jittering a little bit. She's like,
How about this? I got an idea. 20 gold, and I'll perform for you the tragic death of my loyal compatriot Keefe.
And I will provide the music for that.
I will take 19 gold if you don't do that.
20
Go
gold,
on.
and I will share with you.
We refuse
Yes,
no deal.
Think dogweed. It's not in your inventory.
it is.
All right, deal. That's a fair deal.
So
19
19 gold. All right.
19 gold.
Was that 3 gold a person?
You just paid for her, like, retirement.
Yeah, 3 gold a person, I guess, or something.
We wake up in the morning, she's gone. She's like a note. It's yours now, chumps.
So she's like, okay. She's gonna go to the back corner of the room and she's gonna like open up like a trap door,
Mhm.
and she says, "You guys can sleep down there."
Hey, anywhere we can sleep. I'm okay with.
And there's like a step ladder that goes down like 10 feet,
Mhm.
and it's just an empty stone room.
Great. That's
Fine.
perfect, honestly. I'm great with that.
I'm gonna make a suggestion, like a group huddle, if that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that we should have some people kind of guard outside here, and some people sleep down below.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, having a guard outside the room.
Because I'm just thinking, like, to make sure, like, hey, these guys have money. Let's just jump them and take all their stuff.
Okay, so we'll do a guard. That's fine.
Yeah, we're rotating like 2 people on guard, everyone else sleeping.
That works.
Mhm.
That way, it's not just one person who could get like taken out by like some
Slugs.
yeah crocodiles. Revenge.
You guys go to sleep.
Mhm.
You hear above you footsteps that leave the building.
Mhm.
Well, no, hold on. Like, like I said, we have a couple people outside the place, so.
Yeah, we have the
Like
watch.
outside the building or
No, like
Yeah,
upstairs?
during the guard shift, people are on top of the trap door. 2
Okay.
people are on top of the trap door. 2
Yeah.
people are down below.
You see Gaul, and she's just kind of like, if I were to leave, would you be legally obligated to owe me any damages that would happen upon this place if I were to return? There'd be damages.
Absolutely not.
Never.
Nice.
Like, you mean like you're gonna burn the place? Like, I don't know what
So I
you mean.
need you to not steal anything while I'm
Oh,
gone.
we're not just doing
Oh, definitely.
Okay, and she's just gonna leave and close the door behind her.
That was weird.
I'm gonna like follow her to the door. Is she heading to the casino?
She's heading to the casino.
Yeah. With all the 19 gold we gave her or whatever.
Now, hold on. Question, because there's something that I'd like to do, but also realistically, Dan, how much longer do you plan on running for tonight?
We can go for a little bit, a half hour or so.
I say to the group, would you guys be cool if I run to the casino for a little?
I don't care.
Does anybody want to come with me?
You can do it though. I don't mind.
Okay. I'm going to give the group, like, most of my stuff. Like, I'm going to give them the shush puppies. I'm going to give them my weapons, except for a dagger. I want to keep
Can I
that on
hold
my
on to
person.
the alligator skull?
John, I'll make it very clear. I was gonna do this for Gaul. I'll do it for you too. You put down a certain amount of money. I roll this D3, and if you get a 1, you get double the amount back.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I just wanted to leave some of my stuff here in case, depending on how things go at the casino,
All right.
I'm going to take a total of 20 gold with me.
Okay.
I'm
For
going
the
to.
same time, you can do it in several bits, or you can just do all the 20 up front. But for Gall, she's going to put 19 gold on the table. I'm going to roll this die for her.
Okay.
Whoa.
She's broke.
Poor Gall.
She tried.
You know what? I'm going to put at the same table that she's at. I'm going to put down 20 gold.
Oh no, that's so rude.
Okay, I'll make sure that I'll roll this public. I'll roll a d6. You get a 1 or 2, you get double the gold. 3, 2, 1. Nope.
Whatever. I say to Gold, you win some, you lose some. So what's your story?
She's like, that was the most I've seen in my life.
Oh no.
I toss her a gold back. I'm like, here you go. Here's a gold.
She puts it on the table.
Oh God.
She gets 2 gold back.
Yay!
Hey!
She puts it on the table.
Oh God.
She loses it.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so I'm out 20. I'm out 21 gold, so I'm down to 76. I mean, not on me. I do not take that much gold with me into the place.
Right.
But I guess there's. Oh, they have alcohol here, right?
They do.
So I'm like, Gall, come on, I'll buy you a drink. Why don't you tell me about this place? Tell me about your life. Let's what?
This is gonna end interestingly.
She goes, they got piss water here. I've got the good stuff back at home.
All right, fine. Let's go back to your place.
Blind in one eye.
Fine, let's go back to your place and you tell me your story.
Jensen is just angling to have a bed to sleep in tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, it's not even that. Again, he's always looking for more material.
He's looking for influence, experience, and inspiration.
Look, you can only tell the same one-man story so many times. You need to pick up more characters, all right?
It's beautiful.
By next evening, Jensen will have the story of Gall.
Yeah.
And chlamydia.
No, he's not gonna sleep with her. Maybe not. Like, all right, on a scale of 1 to 10, Dan, how? That's probably mean. No.
Wait. Finish that sentence. Finish the sentence.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how compassionate does she look?
All right.
That wasn't the sentence.
Terrible save.
But like, yeah.
All right, John. I'm gonna roll a d10.
Okay.
Jensen is a 4.
I'm a 4.
You're a 4.
All right, yeah, whatever.
Wise.
Haha.
Rolling.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, it's not the looks that matters, okay?
Okay, roll another d6.
A d6?
Yeah.
For what?
It was
It's not the looks that matter.
Oh.
I said roll a d6.
Okay.
Wait, what for who?
I'm sorry. I'm just being crap.
Anyway. So, what do you want?
Oh my
You're
goodness.
just talking with Gall. You're getting her life story. You're getting like a mini memoir of sorts.
A little bit, but I'm also gonna segue into asking her to tell me about sunken bog log or sunken log bog. Like, tell me about this place. Like, what's up with those fancy houses on the hill? Like, what's up with the casino? Like, this place definitely seems a little bit weird.
All right, so if you see a place here in Sunken Log Bog, it's either drowning in dough or has no dough. Now, we used to be these root farmers up until I need a good name. The Cross-Eyed Gang came along. And they set up their little gambling booth. and they made a nice fair amount of money, which became a gambling building, which became the gambling hall. Now they own those nice mansions. All the farmers have no money. And they own all the docks now. So that's pretty much the fate of Sunken Log Ba. We used to be a bunch of root farmers, and now we're all broke.
What do they do with the docks? Like, why would they care about the docks?
Oh, they control all the exports and imports.
Oh boy.
But if there's not a lot of farming going on, what the heck's being exported out of the town?
Ooh, now you're asking some dangerous questions.
I put a gold on the table and I ask her, give me your strongest drink and let's talk.
Sure. And she's gonna go back to that one tank where she got the healing potion. She's gonna
just pour it out too. Okay.
And she's gonna put it in front of you.
I doubt it immediately.
Did you have any damage?
None.
You would have healed 2 points.
Awesome.
Can we all get in on this because we have damage to heal.
So, let's keep talking.
About what?
You said that's the question. I thought you were gonna like segue into something of like.
Oh, right. Drugs.
Whoa!
There it is.
Drink dogweed.
Don't just tell me more. Come on, don't just keep me in suspense here.
Oh well, they bring in drugs from the city, and a lot of the farmers are hooked on those drugs, and they kind of keep control of everything. They make the farmers think that they can get more money by gambling for the drugs they want to get. If they win the money, then they just spend that money back on the drugs.
Is there any farming still going on? Like anything? Like how do you guys get food and all that stuff? Or it's just?
I mean, whatever farming happens now isn't for profit. It's just for survival.
Drug farming.
Is there anybody in town who's like tried to do anything against the gang? Like who's trying to get people up in arms at them, or is just
why? What can they do? They're all broke.
What about that fancy statue? The big fancy statue, like the lawyer-looking guy.
Oh, you're making me improvise so much. I didn't think about this. I'm gonna keep saying that, even though I should be just improvising. All right, dank dice. Owned by Cross Eye Gang. He was the town founder with a strong belief in justice and fairness. His name was
Billy Fairness Guy.
No. His name was Marut.
Marut. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I already used that name.
Oh yeah, that was my wait, Marut.
His name was Kabir.
Kavir. Is he still around? Is he dead? How long ago was this place founded?
He's old as fuck.
Dude. Well, where is he now?
He's in them gambling halls.
Oh man.
Oh, man, that's really depressing. Oh wow.
And he thinks that it's a fair game.
Oh no, we gotta do something about this town.
The depravity.
You have any idea how many men strong the gang's got? Like a head count by any chance?
Let's say maybe about a dozen strong.
If you had to describe the 5 most memorable, give me their names and no.
Okay, there is Sleepy.
No.
Grumpy. Dopey.
Other guy.
They're just a bunch of goddamn punks. I don't know what you want from me.
No. I mean, trust me, it's been that's fine. It's been plenty so far. But
they all have a weak spot in the center of their hearts and in their throats and their butts. I don't know.
In their butts. Jeez.
Where they I mean, are they all up in those mansions? Or are they do they all just kind of hang out in the gambling hall? Where do they tend to
Yeah, kind of They share the mansions.
What?
What is
It's
it?
like a
There's
big
12 of them.
frat house to them.
That's weird. They don't have their own mansions. They have frat houses.
There's 2 mansions and they share them.
They're connected together by like an open fence kind of deal.
Do they just party all the time or what?
I mean, yeah, they party.
I guess the drugs. Your eye's gonna hurt out.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
I'm gone now.
you can like I get it. You can stop doing that.
No.
Never.
Dedication.
It's gonna be hard when he does that in character of just like, yeah, I'm Gaul and I'm falling on hard times and whatever. I do need you to email me her story so it's something I can fall back on for performances.
Okay.
No, not now. I'm not saying
We
now.
never got into her story.
I figured that after we were talking about it, we segued into this.
I'll send you her story because you would know it. All right.
And that's when my 3rd baby died. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Getting dark.
Jesus.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but her babies are crocodiles.
Oh no. The ones we killed, so.
She had 4 left.
Oh no. You can't do anything in one of your campaigns without.
No, I'm not. I retract that.
See?
I had a long lost sibling, a half brother. His name was Keefe, and
Oh no.
All right.
Amazing.
is there anything that anybody else wants to do? Because I know I've been like trying to like fish for information and stuff, but like, does anybody want to do anything before?
Is she openly selling healing potion now? Because I'll take another one or two.
She's not.
She's not. That was just a one-time deal.
This is a one-time deal.
Damn.
Well, the precedent has been set.
For John. Though.
Just slap a gold. Just get her drunk and then slap a coin down, and then she'll probably just give you a shot of it. But yeah. Does anybody else want to do anything? I just want to, like I said, I want to give everybody the opportunity.
Not really. We're mostly focused on. I mean, personally, my dogs are mostly focused on getting rest right now. So.
Yeah.
Well,
And establishing watch.
Yeah, I'm on the watch duty, and
let's say as the night goes on, Gaul gets drunk, encourages people to come up and take drink from the same cask that everyone else has been drinking from.
Okay.
So if anyone has any damage, they can be fully healed.
Can my one that drank already drink again or no?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's awesome. Thank you.
She got you for your money.
Yeah.
No reason that you can't take advantage of it now.
Yeah. She all done. Yeah. Yay. I'm healthy again.
Woo!
If there's anything anyone wants to do in particular, let me know now.
No.
Otherwise,
It's a good place
we might
to
be
stop for now.
putting a pause here.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to gamble?
Yeah.
no, I don't touch that stuff.
Nah, I'm a holy man. I'm a holy man.
I'm focused only on my craft.
The dogs are mystified by the idea. They're like, "You do what? Why?"
Okay, so statistically, depending on where the numbers fall, you have a certain chance of getting more money. It's not necessarily always in your favor, but there is still a likelihood that you
No,
can.
but we have money now.
But you could double that money. if
Oh, but
all
there's
the-
money now. I don't understand what you're talking. What do you
Because
mean?
you
I
could-
have money now, though.
Yeah, but you could, but you could double, like you could get more money, and you don't have to risk your life to do so. All you have to do is just, get lucky and win, or use magic and cheat, as long as they don't have magic to detect that you're cheating. So that's the other thing too.
But we have money, though.
But you always want more money. Or at
Yeah,
least-
we'll get more money tomorrow, the way we always do. We have money now. We'll get money tomorrow.
Well,
And I
I'm not,
just start playing like more money, more problems.
well, I'm not too crazy about the fact that apparently this town has fallen under the boot heel of a criminal gang, and that they're slowly running this place into the ground. I think we got to do something about that. Plus, also
Don't
we
make
can take
the
all.
class thing, John.
What?
It's fine.
Well, plus they have a ton of money, so we could give some of the money back to the town and keep some for ourselves. So we both feel good and also enrich ourselves. It's getting your cake and eating it too.
Until they just. Never mind.
What,
Yeah.
until the town then What is the town going to do? We've turned the casino over to you guys. And
then we own a casino.
yeah, you got to, like, if anything, like, it's not good for the townsfolk. We'd have to probably, like, change it up into something else. I mean, what?
Everyone likes drinking.
Well, yeah, like, you can still
Everyone likes to drink.
you can still have a casino. It has to be a little bit better, but also, like, you need to encourage infrastructure and jobs back into the town. So we'd have to find ways of, like, we can make a performance hall.
What is a performance hall?
It's a place where people go and they pay money to watch me put on shows.
That's weird.
Listen, Jenton, if you want to spend the rest of your life in swamp log bog, go for it. But
Well, no, what happens is I train people here to perform, and then they get paid to perform, and then they pay me restitutions for a percentage of establishing the place. I franchise it out, and then they pay me.
It's called restitution.
Jensen has an intelligence of 7.
I'm sorry. No, I know what you mean though. What's the word for that?
Like
Royalties. That's what you're looking for. Royalty.
time even.
No, he's not a king. But okay, so
The dogs are just mystified by you. They're like, okay, sure.
So starting tomorrow, who's on board? Like, show of hands, who wants to help liberate this town? And Jenton kind of puts a hand up in the air. Jenton kind of holds one of the goblin hands up.
goblin votes don't count. Dude.
Oh. I vote we go back and then come back. Like, I vote we get rewards for what we have now and then come back.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Because we have this weird dust. We got these leeches. We don't know how long leeches will be alive.
Gotta ask about Gareth and Keithy.
Yeah. And then we can come back. And we can get other people with us then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with the idea of liberating this town, but I think we should go back to the witch lady first and then come back.
All right, I'm fine with that.
I don't want it to be like a bird in the hand is worth two in a bush situation. Kind of.
Okay.
You okay?
Yep, I'm just making some notes. I was wondering if I should give you guys experience points now. See if anyone levels up, if they want to take care of that now.
Do we get 1,000 gold?
You don't get the gold yet, but I'm thinking of just giving you guys the experience points.
Okay.
Well, we have to still deliver them, so I mean, like, 'cause what if we lose them on the way there?
All right, John, you convinced me.
Where?
You can still give us experience for finding the chalice. How much is the dust worth?
40.
We won't
John is
know.
very dust focused.
Oh, I can give it to the guys. Hey, I heard you guys deal with drugs. Here, try this stuff out. Like, let's get them.
Yeah, walk up to the drug lords and be like, drugs?
Hey, anything's possible.
Parlez-vous, drugs?
Perfect.
So I heard you guys drugs, right? Hey, fellow kids.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
What was that?
Hey, fellow kids.
Hey, fellow kids.
that too, actually. The skateboard.
Yeah.
175 plus.
Does Doric have one R or two? Dorrick. I spelled it really wrong.
Yeah, that was bad.
I spelled it Dorick.
Yikes.
Road.
You okay?
Yep. All right. Everyone gets 414 experience.
Wow.
Whoa.
And if you are human and or half human, you get 10% and 5% respectively.
Okay. You said 414?
414.
Oh, thank you.
So 414, 5% of that is, hold on, 414.
5. 456.
So it would be 4, so it's,
Go gadget calculator.
I think it's an extra 20?
14. Yeah.
Because
It's
1% would be 4, times 5 would be about 20. So yeah, it's about an extra 20. So 434.
All right, once you've added those, going down this list.
It's actually 21 if you round it up.
It's fine. I'm fine with rounding down. I don't care.
Doric,
1457.
for implementing the use of the barrels and rolling that crit, you're going to get an extra 100 experience points.
Woo, we're leveled.
Nah.
Now, for using Blarg as a leech host and using the defense lung to protect the group from the crocodiles, 100 experience points.
Whee!
Lena, taking care of Mina, 50 experience points. Mina, taking the chalice and the leeches. I think that's pretty brutal.
1557.
That's it. Well, I mean, I could give Mina 100 and then she'll get further ahead of Lena. Jenton, you get the high roller status for literally gambling. And you get the embodiment for trying to court Gaul. That's 100 experience points.
That's good
I
stuff.
mean, if that's what you want to call it, but all right, whatever.
Yes.
All right, I'm putting that in quotes. Interviewing. Okay, I'll do interviewing.
There we go. Yeah.
Seducing?
No. You guys are expecting like him to wake up in the morning, like in the same bed as her. Meanwhile, he's gonna just have like you're gonna see him in the corner with like one eye squinted like hers, like, and then like trying to like, and then my parents died. No. And then they died. No. And then
So, who leveled up?
Doric.
Doric.
Roll 2d8.
What do clerics have?
I think it's d8.
I think clerics have a D6, so let's see.
I'm almost to level 3.
Clerics have a D6, so you're gonna roll 2d6.
All right.
My dogs are so not leveling it.
2d6.
Yeah.
Wow. I got +1 experience, or +1 hit points.
Well, that's still something.
So you have 5 hit points now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yikes. All right.
Hey, next time you level, you'll get a better chance of getting more hit points.
True. And that's the only thing for leveling right now, right?
What's that?
That's the only thing for leveling right now?
That and as a level 2 cleric now you can cast spells.
That's right.
Ooh.
Exciting times.
That is exciting.
Other than that, how much experience does Mina have?
1900.
1900?
Yeah.
All right, she'll level up next episode probably.
25.
25? No, it's 2000.
No, it's 25.
For did I say Lena or Mina?
You said Mina.
Mina's the barbarian, right?
Yeah.
She's a fighter, so that's 2000.
No, it's 2500. It's right here.
Oh, barbarians are different, huh? Okay. So,
Ow, I stabbed myself.
why'd you stab yourself in the eye?
Because
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So, if anyone wants to do anything else, let me know. If not, I think we are able to just call it a night here.
Sounds good.
Anyone have any notes, any requests,
this
any...
is a fun session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good anytime.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure.
Yes.
A big cup.
See my map situation. I know I keep tilting the screen down a little bit to give you guys some insight. You can always go back to where you just were. I'll let you know now. It wasn't 100%, but you guys got a big bulk of it done. There are other places you can go, or as we have just discovered, there are other opportunities here in this town if you want to do that.
Cool.
But we will pick that up next time.
Yeah. Hi guys, I think it was awesome. Looking forward to next week.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, have a good rest of your week and weekend, everybody.